of vendor. Uh, we purchase a goods or raw materials from other person, that people also called a vendor. It means a vendor. The business, accounting terminology, that person is calling a vendor. And what is customer? Customer means that those people who buy the goods will become a customer of the company. Vendor and customer is the major role of the company, because uh, without the vendor and customer, without them they can't continue to exist, because the very important and crucial point of the company. And the payment procedures, and do you know that because the SAR was already said that. And the SAP provides vendor payments are different types, but SAP providing different stages of vendor payments. These are three types of vendor payments: vendor and customer payments. One is standard clearing, partial clearing, and third one is residual clearing. These three payments are using same T code F-53. What is the standard clearing? What is standard clearing mean? It means we can pay full amount once at a time, because full amount was cleared in one sitting. And partial clearing means we can pay amount in parts, like installment methods. For an example, uh, EMIs, credit card bills, loan installment. This is the best example for partial clearing method. And residual clearing method is like best of the example for advance, like discounts. These are the residual clearing using following this method. So, do you know that invoice? How can do in invoice payment methods? The procedures also. Do you know that? So then, let's leave it. Now we discuss the customer down payment configurations and vendor down payment configurations. What what is customer down payment configurations? What is customer down payment means? Customer paid sum of amount before receiving the goods or services. Before receiving the goods or services, that amount is given to me company. That is a advance received. Advance received is affected from balance sheet in current liability. That affects us on current liability. And vendor down payment means we paid some amount giving the vendor. What is that? I don't know that exactly. We paid sum of amount before receiving the raw materials or services, like anything based on the business nature. They give some amount, they calling it advance paid. Advance paid, this is affected in accounting background, accounting side. Current asset, it means they paid cash, they received a sum of goods. Goods is also treats current assets, like current assets and etc. So now discuss the procedure of the customer down payment method and the vendor down payment method. Before we before we starting this procedure, we can create GL accounts, and GL accounts will allocating to special GL indicators, because special GL indicators means can you use Telugu words? Hello, sir. We can create GL ledgers. They based on the vendor requirement GL and customer requirement GLs. We can create it, and they as usual normal procedure when creation of GL, but some changes in this type of. These two GL creations. There some changes are main important points. Are I will discuss it, because same is same normal. And the creation of vendor advance received and advance payable creation generals, we can consider the common points in reconciliation for account type. Based on the vendor creation related account, we can select the vendor reconciliation type. And we can create customer related reconciliation. We can create GL for customer related. We can select the reconciliation account for customer related. We can choose and select them based on the creation of both the parties. And field status group is a difference based on the creation of both the parties. And field status group is G031 and G026. These are the account for down payment received and down payment paid. Okay, and the same procedure of the customer, vendor creation GL related key. And now we can use the OBXRT code because they allotting, we are, what is that? We can indicate the special GLs for respected GL accounts. Okay. We can enter the OBXRT code. The pop-up menu will be opened, and account type and special GL indicators. Account type, we create the customer down payment related special GL. We can choose the D, it means customer, and E, special GL indicator is defines A. It's a down payment method, and we can enter the A and double click on the A. The chart of accounts will be open and enter the chart of related to the company code. And now we can reconciliation statement will be opened and enter the respected accounts for the domestic reconciliation account and advance received from the customer. These two accounts are entered in perfectly because they, in case any mistakes, they can't. The entry was not generated, so we can carefully enter that these two accounts related to the customer while relating to the vendors also. We can creation related to the customer also. We can enter the related of customer accounts. We can create vendor accounts. We can relate vendor related and GLs are we can enter. So save the data and same procedure also vendor also. And we can posting the payment request for using T code F-58 and enter the date, text, amount, bank account, and same as usual. We can enter the detail requirement fields, and main one. This is the main point of special GL indication. We can enter it and select the EA because we are because we are and select the special GL indicate, enter the A, and amount will be entered and text will be entered. After click on the enter and simulate the entry, we can generate the one entry. It post keys are different and the ledgers names are displayed, the amounts are will be displayed. The post key 50 defines credit balance, and debit post key is 20 respected account related post key, and A is defines. This is the special GL indication. So this is the main point of this entry. For an example, 28 debit defines debit value. It shows at any time. This means vendor advance or customer advance related entries related with. This is the, and save this day entry, and finally we can post in the special GL indication. The same is procedure of vendor payment down payment methods. Sir, enough, sir.